night air feels different when you stop and actually listen. Not to the noise around you, but to what's above it. There's something about the sky that doesn't rush you, like it's been waiting there long before you notice. Stars don't try to shine harder when you look at them. They don't shift, don't react, don't perform. They just stay in their place, quiet, distant, constant. I used to think everything needed effort, needed movement, needed proof, but nothing up there is trying, and still it reaches everything. You start to slow down without noticing. Breath gets deeper, thoughts get lighter, like something inside you remembers how to just exist without pressure. Starlight, staying where it's always been. No need to move, no need to pretend. Everything loud starts fading out when you look up and let it in. Starlight, quiet but it cuts through all the way you thought you knew. Nothing changes, but somehow everything feels lighter now. Yeah. People move fast like they're running out of time, like if they stop, something will catch them. But nothing up there is in a hurry, and nothing seems to fall apart. I used to carry things longer than I should, replay them, hold them, build them up. Now I just step outside and let the sky take it back. You don't need answers for everything. Some things settle on their own. When you stop pulling at them, they lose their weight. Starlight, staying where it's always been. No need to move, no need to pretend. Everything loud starts fading out when you look up and let it in. Starlight, quiet but it cuts through all the way you thought you knew. Nothing changes, but somehow everything feels lighter now. It's strange how something so far away can feel more stable than everything close. No expectations, no reactions, just presence that doesn't break. Maybe that's enough, maybe that's the point. Not to fix everything, just to stop carrying it all. Starlight, still above, not asking, not fading. Starlight, and for a moment that's enough. Didn't start loud, no big moment, no clear line, just something small that stayed longer than expected. You didn't try to be anything more than you were, and that's probably why I noticed. No performance, no pressure, just the way you looked at things. We talked without trying to impress each other. No need to fill every silence. It felt easy, like something I didn't have to hold together. I didn't realize when it changed, when it stopped being just conversation and started meaning something that stayed after you left. Love like this doesn't ask for attention, it just stays quiet in the background. No rush, no demand, just something you feel without explaining. Love like this doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't break when things get heavy. It just holds, even when nothing is said. I've seen people try too hard to keep something alive, forcing words, forcing meaning, but this never felt like that. it never needed pushing. Even when things got quiet, it didn't feel empty. It felt full in a different way, like something was still there. I started noticing small things, the way you pause before speaking, the way you don't rush answers, like you actually think before you say something. Somewhere in between all of that, it became real. Not because we said it, but because it stayed. Love like this doesn't ask for attention, it just stays quiet in the background. No rush, no demand, just something you feel without explaining. Love like this doesn't need to be loud, it doesn't break when things get heavy. It just holds even when nothing is said. I think that's what made it different. It didn't feel fragile, it didn't feel like something that could disappear just because a moment changed. No need to prove it, no need to question it. It was there and that was enough. It's still there in the quiet parts, not louder, just deeper. Love like this doesn't leave. Starlight, quiet above. Not loud, not asking for anything, just there, like it's always been there. I spent nights looking up longer than I should've, trying to understand how something so far can feel this close. Starlight in the sky doesn't rush, doesn't flicker for attention. It holds its place without needing to be seen. There's something honest about that, no performance, no noise, just distance. And still it reaches you. Starlight, slow breathing. You look at it and somehow everything inside you starts to settle. No urgency left, no need to answer anything, just space open enough where tension used to sit. People talk, move fast, react fast, like everything is urgent, like everything matters right now. But the stars don't move like that, they take their time. They burn quietly for longer than we can even imagine. Starlight in silence teaches you without saying anything. You don't need to respond to everything, you don't need to be everywhere. Some things you just let pass. I used to feel everything too quickly, let it hit, let it stay, let it turn into something bigger than it was. Now I go outside, look up and it shrinks again. Not everything is that serious, not everything needs a way. Starlight, distant but steady. It doesn't come closer, but it doesn't disappear either. There's comfort in that, knowing something can stay without changing for you. No need to chase it, no need to hold it, just look and breathe. Starlight in the night makes everything quieter, not empty, just clearer. How small things are, how much you've been holding for no reason. Pressure feels different up there, almost unreal, like it belongs somewhere else, not inside you. Starlight, no expectations. It doesn't care if you notice it. It doesn't dim if you don't. It just exists, and somehow that's enough. I think that's what I'm learning, slowly to stay, without needing to prove to be there, without asking for anything back. Starlight, still above. Starlight, still enough. It didn't come all at once. No sudden shift, no clear moment. Just small decisions that started to stack over time. I used to think strength had to be visible, something you show, something others notice. But most of it happened quietly, when no one was there to see it. Saying no when it mattered, walking away without explaining, holding your ground even when it would be easier not to. It's not loud, it doesn't need to be. You start to feel it in small ways, how you react, how you stay, how things don't shake you the way they used to. Power like this doesn't need permission. It doesn't wait to be understood. It moves in silence and still stands where it should. Power like this doesn't break under pressure. It doesn't bend just to fit. It stays where it is, and that's what makes it real. There were moments I wanted to react, to say something, to prove something, but I started holding back, not out of fear, but out of control. Not everything deserves your energy, not everything deserves your time. And once you understand that, things get a lot clearer. You don't chase every situation, you don't respond to every word you choose, and that changes everything. It's not about being untouchable, it's about knowing what touches you and what doesn't get that access anymore. Power like this doesn't need permission. It doesn't wait to be understood. It moves in silence and still stands where it should. Power like this doesn't break under pressure. It doesn't bend just to fit. It stays where it is, and that's what makes it real. You stop explaining yourself, stop trying to be seen a certain way, and things fall into place without forcing them. There's clarity in that, a kind of calm that doesn't leave, because it's not built on anything outside. It's steady, it's quiet, but it's there. Every time you choose yourself. Power like this, stay.